Hi guys, welcome back to OffBrand with OnBrand.
Hello, everybody.
Today it's just us two. We're doing a little catch up with you guys.
That you are not disappointed, but we're gonna spill the tea, so it's gonna be a good one. Tune in, stay tuned.
So we really wanted to have an honest chat with you guys. It's January 9th, 2026. We want to do 2025 recap and just talk about things this year and what we're looking for next year.
Love it.
Okay, so the first question, Diane.
With the question.
Okay, what has it been like for us to be business partners this year?
It was so fun, honestly. I think if you really go back in your brain, last year, a year ago from today, we were not even signed business partners yet. The amount of things we worked on in a year, it feels like we've been working together for like 4 years already. And it's so fun. Honestly, I think that it's a challenge some days just because like you're managing my personality, I'm managing your personality, Flo's this, I'm that. So I think depending on like the season of where we're at, it's been funny. And you just had a baby, now I'm having a baby, so it's kind of like settling, into those new positions. And
it's also just like fun because at the end of the day, I feel like the business exploded really since you came on. Thank you so much. Like, it's just been so fun, like seeing how motivated you are to work, and like it's motivating me and the team.
Could you stop?
But like also like business wise, the growth has been incredible at BH, and thank you everyone. Like I think you're just pushing me and everyone on the team to like
I'm definitely
keep going and keep doing and like hustle, let's go, which is great. Also having a friend,
I know that's
just
honestly
so fun.
Been huge. I feel like somebody in it with you on a day to day.
It's so nice.
I mean, you didn't have it before, now you have it now, so you have a better perspective. But just like it makes working so much more fun when you have a friend.
Exactly.
It's like,
and like at the end of the day, like even with clients and managing the team, and then of course our households and the things that come up, it's like like it's just fun to like see our different personalities, what you were saying. But at the end of the day, like our goals, like for OnBrand, so like we were just talking about this in the office when you were like, Flo, like da da da. I'm like, okay, Diane, like we'll circle back, and it's just like we both have the same goal in mind.
Yes,
but like
do.
I think just being in it together and like knowing like our ultimate goal is like for our clients to be successful, our team to be happy, our homes to run smoothly. Like it's just nice being in that vibe
I think we're
together.
also on the same page about like how we choose to show it, which is nice because it's very important to me to always be authentic. I hate selling a fake lifestyle, especially that we work in such a, make everything look perfect industry. And I feel like it's so nice that we're on the same page about that because it would be another really big hurdle if like I'm like, let's show everything. The wires are showing, we're talking,
from
there's our coffee, and like if I was with somebody who didn't have that same outlook, it would really challenge the way that like we've been running things. So
love that.
I love it.
Okay, next question. What has been our biggest challenge, I would say, individually and as a team?
You go first.
Okay,
I'm very curious.
So my biggest challenge as a team, I think navigating to an office space, which I was very nervous about.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, I think it was the best thing that ever happened to us.
Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Dad, for threatening Flo.
Thank you.
To get an office.
Also, I think having the team and like learning how to like delegate even more. Like I was always a delegator, but now that there's more people in the mix, it's like letting go and just like trusting a little bit more. Also, like trusting you to like handle also.
It's like for you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just came in here and like handled. I didn't really ask permission.
I think also like giving you the space to like do your thing. And like I said this in one of the podcasts, like when you have your thing, like you're on it. So I feel like it's been a challenge for me, like as we grew the team, just to really trust everyone. Me, I'm a little psycho, but like giving everyone the empowerment to do things on their own. One more would also be, I guess, like managing it with kids at home and 2 under 2 and everything, and just like trying to be a present mom also.
So I'm snapping for you because I really don't think anybody understands how hard it is. I don't understand how you do it.
It's a mental load,
and you do it with a smile. Like anybody who's been on the phone with Flo, like she's still nice to you, even when she's having the craziest day with her kids and work and figuring it all out. Like really kudos.
I think also like what I've been learning from talking to people and like listening to podcasts, it's like you're in your situation. It's like be happy about, like you could be miserable and be a victim, or you could just like this is what Hashem gave me. Thank God, a thriving business, a beautiful family, and like just owning it.
I mean, that's so Flo, the way you just looked at that.
What about you?
I think a challenge for me is I'm not used to sharing control.
Only girl.
Yeah, but there's so many reasons for it, but I'm used to me being the one that like makes decisions, and I wouldn't call myself impulsive, but I'm very intuitive, and like when I feel something I kind of just go with it. So having to stop and not ask permission but like discuss things with you and kind of like also take your lead on things, that's hard for me. Like I'm usually like, this is what we're doing and we're doing it now, and you're like, okay, 1 second, let's sleep on it. I'm like, I don't want to sleep on it. So that part of the job has been a struggle, but also like in a rewarding way because it's making me better, and all of that.
Challenge for OnBrand. I know what you're going to say.
What am I going to say?
March 2025.
Oh, God, horrible. But that wasn't a team fault.
No, not a team, like a challenge.
A business challenge was obviously the Instagram disabling drama that still haunts me till today. And I still get calls about it. Still this week, I got another one. If your Instagram has been wrongfully disabled, call us and reach out. Yes. It's traumatizing.
It's traumatizing. It is.
And, that was a tough one.
Okay. What are you most proud about building or navigating this year? So we did a lot of big campaigns this year. I would say the Blind Theory one was a huge one, called Blind Theory. We got a lot of nonprofits, which was like new. By the way, I never did nonprofits because I was always so scared of them and like just a lot of people and like it wasn't my thing. And then when I signed you, I was like, okay, great, you have experience in nonprofit. It's like a whole new angle.
Hello.
When I signed the contract,
she didn't sign me. I'm the equal partner.
When we signed the contract, I was like, oh, it's something you're going to bring to the table very much so is the nonprofits and everything. Sure. So we have a lot of nonprofits now, which you're very good at. And I think that's like something so important to share and convey those messages on social media. Like I'm happy to be a part of that.
It's very rewarding.
Very rewarding.
It really is because so many of these organizations are doing such amazing things. And it like, for an example, I love every time we post for Imagine, I get happy because it's something that you're so like but I'm far removed from it, so I don't know what goes on necessarily behind the doors, and to see the impact that the school has on these children, and you see them learning and doing math and all these things, it's there's nothing better. So for me to be able to say like we had some sort of a part in that, and even when we get to go film and be in the school, like I think that's just such a rewarding part of what we do.
Love that. Like Marsai Franco Cancer Center, Yeshiva Prep, High Medical, like
all of them.
I think of it like even though like I don't have so much time to do chesed and stuff, it's like when someone asks to pick my brain or like I'm helping these organizations like a little bit more than we like are like documented for on our contract, whatever, like I feel like that's the way we give back.
For sure. I always say that. Like to me, something that I always enjoyed was giving back and chesed and helping. Like those are my favorite days of school and activities, and I always ask Hashem, like, give me more opportunities to do that. And honestly, my schedule is chaos, but when things do cross our table like this, or people ask us to get involved in panels or teach workshops or anything like that, I jump at it because I'm like, oh, this is Hashem giving me that window to do something involved in what I already do. So, it's
speaking
natural.
Speaking about panels, we did a Propel panel, and then I guess a successful thing for this year was we got honored by Propel.
I still don't understand. Not why, because it was really like most
so nice.
Honoring thing, and Carol and everybody worked on the event. Wow.
Gail.
And like after they honored us, I'm like, oh wow, we sound impressive.
We sound impressive, and like
we sound like we deserve it, but that was huge. I look at my glass award on my dresser every day. I wake up and look at it, and I'm like, I always wanted to be the person that got glass awards, and I finally got one.
And by the way, I only have a few more months to submit you for Forbes 30 under 30.
Oh, somebody please submit me.
I'm going to submit you.
It's really my dream.
I feel like this is a big year.
Qualifying, but
we're turning 30 also. We're looking back at the year, and it's like what we accomplished in 1 year. Like even like with the voting situation when they called us, and like just being on top of people's brain, I think is like such a big accomplishment. Like we just love it. Like it fuels us. It's not like someone's calling
even
us.
If we can't help, or even if there's something with budget or whatever it is, we just love to be involved. I love when people say, "Hi, Diane, can I pick your brain?" I get multiple random calls all the time. Please keep calling. Like I am so happy to just get involved and help in any way that I can.
Love that. Did you have any other successful client stories?
I think for me, maybe it doesn't have to be like a physical success, but I loved seeing a lot of the projects that we really worked on very hard, like Blind Theory, like some of the photo shoots we did in the summer.
10K.
Julie Benny reaching 10K. Like those were very big personal achievements, even for me, just to see all those things come to fruition, even working on Gloria's account and, having all of like that traction going on. You put all this work into it, and not every account, like just because of the nature of what it is, but when you do get to see that all come together, it's the most amazing feeling.
Whenever people are like, it sounds so superficial, like I'll post 3 to 4 times a week, like when we talk to potential clients and we'll post the stories, but at the end of the day, it's like people that are on their phones looking at it, like that's all they see. They don't see what you're doing in the school. They don't see what you're doing at the pop-up.
Also,
if they don't
it's very hard for us to value that, which I think is like my worst thing about when people call us and they're like, so what could you give me? I can never tell you, and I'm not trying to say like, oh, we're so great, but I'm saying like what we actually give is not what's on that paper. That it's a formality. Okay, we'll post for you all this, but like we really just become that shoulder, and I love that clients rely on us for our opinion and our advice, and like we really end up building such an important relationship with them. Yes, you're getting posts on Instagram. It's so transactional.
It's like deeper than that.
It's really deeper than that. We invest ourselves in your business, and your like success.
And shout out to the team.
Yeah, shout out to our team. I cannot believe how many. I mean, for you could probably say this better than me. I joined and all these things started to happen, but you've been running OnBrand like alone or with freelancers helping you for a few years. So like,
I never wanted to hire.
What's it like having a team?
I had a team, but it was different. It was like they were remote, working twice a week. Like I never wanted to hire in-house, I guess, because I didn't want the pressure of like Monday morning, where should I meet for coffee? And like, so I didn't want to meet. I didn't want to meet for coffee. Like I wanted to go to the gym and like do my own thing. But also the team really helps keep me accountable in that way. Growing the team, having the most amazing girls, and like I love how they're all friends in the office. And like they will come in and be like, "You got it." Okay, guys, so fun.
Yes, on both things. Well, it is a very big thing for me. I love that everybody's making like genuine friendships.
And they went to Sugarfish the other night without telling us.
Yeah, like they're going for dinner. They're having a real role in each other's lives. I wish I had that when I was first starting out working. Like it should be, if you're going to give yourself to your job and all of these things, it should have that kind of reward give back to you. And
so also is a little bit of a challenging job. Like they're dealing with a lot of clients, a lot of responsibility. You only hire girls that are like super responsible, but like having that friendship and camaraderie in the office.
I don't want to go to a place where like when I have a hard morning, I'm like, I can't wait to get to the office.
Yeah.
Like I need to see my people. Yes, I will come into the office and say, okay, everybody,
as you should, as I should. Everyone.
We are working, and we obviously have, like we're doing well, for our clients and all of that. But it is very nice to love where you work and love the people that you work with. So,
and like I feel like the team also sees like the bigger picture as we're growing and like being a part of the growth. Like Esther and Gabby who've been with us for like a long time, and now Allie's joining. Rebecca's been with us for
we're not going anywhere, guys. So sorry, but stay tuned.
Okay, so now let's take it back to the new year. What are your ins and outs for the new year?
Why do I feel like my answers are always the same? But I guess they're not. But you write them down, and you're very reflective. But
I'm a journaler.
Like my ins for this year are just like finding a way to be comfortable in whatever I'm doing and confident in whatever I'm doing, and not letting people and any expectations kind of get to me. It's very hard.
I guess for me, my main
day.
I love that I deleted Instagram off my phone.
I don't know how you did that
for a week when I was away. And it was so nice.
No.
I had TikTok. I couldn't fully disengage. Like I had TikTok. Come on, but I'm not a TikTok person. Like Instagram's like I open it up.
That comes and I'm like, okay, I'm shutting it off. And then by the time I'm doing Havdalah, I'm like, oh, get me on the.
My brain felt so like open. So I think an in for me is like taking the time, maybe over a weekend randomly, to just disconnect from social media. Put my phone on airplane mode at night. Especially now that I'm wearing the Oura ring sometimes.
Oh, mine broke. I forgot to tell you about that.
Wait, so take mine. I don't really like it that much.
I liked it.
It's okay.
Definition of flow.
It's okay.
I love my Oura ring. Take it. I don't like it.
I spent a few $100 on it. Like, it's okay. Another in for me is, I guess, keep learning about myself, working on myself.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Like, focusing on how I want to run my house and, like, we always talk about this, like the vibe you bring home, and like less about the schedules and about like the kids have to be sometimes like I feel like after 3 o'clock I have to like rush my whole night and make sure everyone's in bed by 7, and then like I get so stressed. So just like letting the night happen, quality time with Sam, date night. And
It's supposed to make me look like an asshole.
And I just wrote these down. Sorry, perhaps
Ins and out of 2026. I go, I don't know.
And out is like, let's say I feel like very overwhelmed in something, like just like taking a beat and maybe like listening to a song or going for a walk instead of like sitting in that emotion, because I feel like then you just work out of like anxiety.
I really just think that because I'm not looking at the new year, I'm really looking at this pregnancy as like new Diane
let's go
versus pregnant Diane. So I think I need to get to that point, and I'll let you know. But I'm like looking forward to starting my life finally again. I mean, and the baby obviously, but I'm looking forward to getting my life back. And then you could ask me what my ins and outs are. But I do want to go back to one thing that you just said has nothing to do with these questions. When you said about being home and sticking to that job schedule and, you know, rushing your kids, something that I've really been telling people and I don't feel guilty to share anymore is that I fully enjoy not being home at 3 o'clock. And that's okay. Not everybody kind of has to be, you don't have, like your schedule should be your own schedule. Yeah. So whether you have Jack up at 8:30, which is the bane of my existence, I want my kids sleeping by 7, but I want to come home and I don't want to be the naggy mom that's doing, okay, get into bed, get in, eat, do this, do that. And my kids don't want that either. They're like, Mom, don't be the mean mom. Yeah. They want me to be the chill mom. So when I come home, after they get off the bus and they've already had time to run around and be wild and decompress and they start eating dinner already, that's the fun mom, Diane, because I don't have to do any of that like yelling. I love that. And I'm okay with it. And I tell people, they're like, what do you mean you don't get them off the bus every day? You come home 2 hours later? Yeah, I do. And it works for me. And I don't feel pressure and I don't feel bad. And I feel like you could call it an in or out, but I'm just owning that for 2026. Like, and it's like doing your own thing. Stop comparing yourself to the other people. Just stop. Like, also, like, everybody's it's nice their own life. To have someone to say that, because like sometimes I'll speak to people, even when I went away and I saw my kids were in great hands. Everyone loved them. The show went on. Like, they were even better without me. They went to sleep earlier. They didn't cry as much. But like, not feeling that pressure to do every single thing because you feel like everyone else is. So like, definitely that's something that I love. Everybody else is taking their kids. Like, power to you, but you have to just make decisions because you want to make them. I was killing myself. Oh, I'm not bringing my kids on intercession because I'm having a baby, so I need to take them somewhere right after. Do I really need to? I don't know, but I'm not going to feel like I'm not going to put that pressure. I'm going to make the decision because I want to, not because I have this like mom guilt that my kids didn't take a vacation, which God bless, there will be more in the future. So like now gearing up to pregnancy and postpartum, I keep telling you we have to come up with a maternity leave. I don't know. I'm still sore on this topic. I know. I don't know what we could probably make a follow-up after I give birth and we'll talk about what that looked like in hindsight, because I really don't know. I don't know how to let go or put up boundaries or turn on my phone and put it on airplane mode. But also good for you. So like everyone's different in how they cope. For me, like what worked for me was not having things on the schedule and just like doing it on my own time, which is something that might work for you. Sounds also like an anxiety pit to me. That's why we're both different. So you'll figure it out. Different. I think I need structure and I need to know that I have like an out sometimes. Like sitting in the hospital giving birth, it's fun, but it's not a walk in the park. Like to me, I'd rather be working and being on my phone and making the time pass by. What you say the other day? You're like, I'm psyched for my vacation. Yeah, my vacation. Guys, anybody who doesn't have kids, you're going to think I'm crazy when I say this, or if you're a first-time mom, you'll think I'm crazy. Going to the hospital to give birth is the Four Seasons. It is the vacation of mothers. I can't wait to go to the vacation hospital, check in with my roller bag, no kids, no husband, no bath time, no routine, just me and my little newborn and my pajamas and a nurse waiting on me and fixing my pillows. And I'll come visit you with a martini and triggerfish. And okay, so adult diapers are involved, but it doesn't matter. I just think that having not to be in charge of your chaotic household for 2 days, it's beautiful. It's you can't pay for that. Yeah. Day in the life look like a flow. Like just like you, I feel like my life has been transitioning from like first time mom, then getting pregnant again, then getting a partner, getting an office and having the baby, then like
putting Jack in school finally.
Hallelujah.
So like from the beginning of the year when I didn't have the morning to myself, Jack was still home, then I would go to the office, everything. So I feel like from December I really started to have a little bit of my morning again. So I'll wake up, hang with Dave in the morning. I'll drop Jack to school and I'll try to like get in a 40-minute workout if I'm lucky. So I'm going to go to the office in the morning and then I'll go get Jack from school, get the kids settled from their nap, and then go to the office again like 1 till 4. Then go home. Rosa like settles them, just like you were saying, takes them out of their crib, gives them a snack, and then I'll do like the dinner, bedtime, prep my dinner. Sam's been coming home from work later, so for the past week I've been like doing a little workout at like 7-ish.
That's a vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe. That's it. Not go to sleep till 12, but like call you at some point. Call my sisters.
So
Praying. I'm trying to pray. And
you always pray.
Not really. I don't have time so much.
Okay.
I'm just like connecting with Hashem more like during the day, like whatever.
Also, our office is very religious. So I know all the girls have stop in the middle of the day to pray mincha.
No, they don't.
They pray mincha before it gets dark. See, that's how I know when mincha is.
That's why I leave. I
don't know when mincha is. They're like, okay, wait, we need to pray. I'm like, it's midnight. They're like, no, you have 10 more minutes to hit the mincha time. I'm like, okay, girls.
Love.
It's great. What's a day in life look like to me? It's a little bit more like.
But that's like, I think, the good part about our vibe. Like, I'm more like, go with the flow.
You are to go with the flow.
And you're like...
Yeah, guys, if Flo says that she's coming to a meeting with you, maybe if you're not a client, because clients have to be... Client, she's business always. Yeah. But if Flo says she's going to meet you somewhere, she's not meeting you there.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. She will not be there for another 40 minutes. So give yourself leeway because she's not coming on time.
That's why I have my tracking.
My day in the life is that I wake up my 2 kids and dress them for school, make everybody breakfast. The mornings are like my thing. And I put them on the bus. Usually I would exercise right after that, but this pregnancy is taking a lot out of me.
We're going to work out together.
Sometimes I go to my bed. Sometimes I pretend that I'm going to exercise or I have a trainer. Shout out to RG Body Burn. She's the best person ever. And then after that, I really just get dressed and start working right away. So I pick up my iPad and either I'll go to the office. So that's 10:30, 11 o'clock. And I work until, I don't know, 4 or 5 o'clock.
4 or 5 o'clock.
But it really depends on the day.
Also, you're running out, like in between that, you're going to filming, which you do a lot of on-site filming.
Oh, really?
You do a lot of filming.
I like it. It's creative.
You go to filming, you're on the phone constantly with clients.
But otherwise, my kids are in school, so I have a different life than you right now. Very short window for that.
Yeah.
I don't know. My day's really fully about work, and I would not have it any other way. It's so fun to me.
I love that.
Oh, and I delegate my dinner, so by the time I'm home, my dinner is basically prepped.
By the way,
and made.
that is something. Thank you so much for making my housekeeper into a chef. I love you forever.
It's not really chef. It's just like you realize if you have help at home, just like let them help you start the process. If I'm making potatoes, have them be cut in a bag already, so that all I have to do is put spices on them. But like carving out that time.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
By the time I get home, really, I have dinner planned, thank God. And then I just get to be with my kids till they go to sleep.
Something I started doing also, which is great. I'll put into ChatGPT on Sunday. Hi, give me ideas for dinner. I have this in my fridge. I want to make these items, and it gives me a whole list. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and it's great.
I try to do that, but it doesn't stick for me. But really, I don't know. Maybe just because everything makes me nauseous these days.
Yeah, by the way. 100%.
I don't know. There's something to be said for having to be the mother who decides meals when you're pregnant. It's not nice.
Hard.
Somebody else should really do that legwork for you, but okay.
What does honoring yourself while growing a company actually look like?
I don't know. This is a you question. How do you honor yourself?
I guess we still take care of ourselves.
We do?
We get I need a pedicure.
I don't know. I don't have boundaries. So I come home and I'm still working while I'm lying on the couch. So I don't know if I could say I really honor myself, but...
I walk my dog in my routine. I forgot that. We forgot about Turbo.
I didn't forget about Turbo. I always thought I was going to be one of those people that wanted a pet. And I'm so happy that we partnered because you've made me realize I do not want a pet. I am not a pet person.
Let's let the podcast end off. Yeah. So the podcast has been great this year. We had amazing guests. Norma Gandhi, Esther Sarway's episode for multiple reasons. Yep. We had so many amazing people. Rosanna, Jacqueline Franco. We have
Jeanette,
T-shirt shop. That was a great one.
But I think that I'm very proud of us for starting the podcast and sticking to it.
Yeah.
And every podcast we learned, we grew. The guests were unbelievable. After every podcast, I think like I came away with such insight and knowledge. So I'm so
Same.
happy that everybody who reaches out to us, like, thank you. That feedback was everything, and it continued and made us want to keep growing the podcast.
I think that's like my growth. I feel like all of these episodes are like many like lectures for me, like how to work on myself.
Honored that I'm able to have had these conversations and they're recorded, and I could always go back to it. Like if I'm having a tough day, I go and I listen to my grandma telling me this too shall pass, and you know all of the insights that she was giving us. So I think that every episode really hit.
Yeah, we have to shout out Esther Sarway though.
We have to shout out Esther Sarway because that was definitely our most viral episode. But I think that I'm so curious to know why. I want everybody to tell us what they loved about it. Is that a hot topic, Shalom Bayit, or is it because it was controversial? I don't know.
I like Shalom Bayit. I think people are always trying to work on Shalom Bayit. I love the grandmas. I love the mental health aspect that we have going on. I think also we're the only people.
I mean, I'm sorry because I really push you to talk about these things. I don't know if you really wanted to or not, but we really dress topics that nobody's talking about. I'll talk about things nobody else wants to talk about gladly. Yeah. And I hope that whoever's listening to it, obviously if you like these comments really do mean so much to us because I don't know if anybody's listening or cares.
We don't know.
But when you tell us, it just gives us kind of the fuel to keep going. So
and for season 2, we have so many. No, we have so
many good episodes coming up.
We have some that were in the works of editing. Shout out to Michelle, my sister, our podcast editor.
Huge major shout out to Michelle, twin of Flo, because she really edits it, and she's been, if you've been noticing like extra sharp, really tight episodes, that's because Michelle took over.
Thanks, Mish.
If we're wrapping up this episode, the last thing I would want to know from you, and we didn't even talk about this question, but like, where do you see OnBrand going this year? Like, I know where I see it. Where do you see it going?
Okay, where do I see OnBrand going this year? I think the first season of the year is going to be definitely like taking care of like our team, our office. We need a much bigger office, BH. Letting, as much as you're going to be involved, like I want to try to make sure that we make it as peaceful for you and as calm and as beautiful as your newborn era should be, and like letting you enjoy that time.
The first season of this year for sure is like a building.
Baby season.
Cute. It's baby season. It's
and we have
rebuilding.
Kids the same year.
I know. I'm so excited.
We're going to do Mommy Me in summer.
Can't wait.
If we could get there. Then I'm looking obviously to grow OnBrand in the ways that we were saying, like working on more like campaign projects where like people can, let's say they don't want to do monthly social, like coming in and like helping them as their marketing consulting team, because we don't put enough emphasis on that. Like what you were saying, we really give ideas, we give insight, we're like super creative. So
even with Chal Talk, like getting Joyce's letter the other day was so actually so meaningful, because I remember when she called me and I was driving in the summer and she's like, I have this idea, I'm probably not going to do it. I'm like, no, you need to do it. And we spoke about it on a few phone calls, and she was like, thank you for literally helping me bring this to life. Like
being
imagine
involved in that.
I didn't like it had nothing to do with me. Joyce gets all the credit, but like to have these ideas, like bring them, like take that first step. And I love being a part of it. If you need me to be the one that's going to bully you into it, then no problem. I'm happy to do that for you. I think for me, OnBrand is going to be, I don't know, like this year was just our first year partnering. So I feel like this year was just us kind of growing what we have and making it great and, you know, nailing down a team. And I think 2026 is really all about bigger and better, even though you're telling me that I need to chill, but
just for like two months, like the first quarter. Also, like
there's no chilling here.
I'm excited like to work with your dad and my dad more and really sit down with them and like
shout out to the dads.
Yeah, like we have a great team of consultants and leaders that like could help guide us in the right direction.
Like, we
like
drink up people's advice. So if anybody is out there and listening and has ideas for us, we are so please, we welcome everything. We love feedback. And we're always growing, but I think I'm so excited for this year.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching OffBrand with OnBrand. That's a wrap.
This has been so much fun. Thank you, everybody, for watching and all of your feedback along the way. Flo, thanks for not killing me this year, and I'm so excited.
Thank you for not killing me.
I'm very impressed with myself, but I love you, so it's okay. That's it.
Thank you.